Welcome to it's called Breakwaters podcast. First, I was super excited to do. It's always something I always wanted to do. So Breakwaters, how we came up with the name is we go to this. We have houses at Greenport, North Fork. There, Greg over here, my co-host has a house in Southold. So like right next to each other, and go to this beach called Breakwaters. I was like, oh, that's a big, cool name to use. And Greg's like, yeah. So we're going to use that name. Obviously, it's also use it as to come play travel league. When we want to play in adult leagues, we use that league. So it's like a no-brainer to us to use this name and something original. And that's like I said, this is something I always wanted to do. I always listened to, back from middle school, it started. Instead of watching iCarly and all that stuff, Drake and Josh. So I put on the Michael K show and obviously fell in love with the sporting and talking about sports. Obviously, I like the morning show with Boomer and Gio. They also have great content. I also watch Carden Roberts. I put it on, I've watched some of their clips on YouTube, which is pretty cool. And basically, about myself is I'm a junior. Go to St. Joseph's College, two-sport athlete, and I play tennis and cross country. Obviously, is canceled because of the pandemic, but hopefully next year will be a great year. Come back even stronger. And what do you got to say, Greg?
Well, first off, I'd like to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to be your co-host. Really appreciate it on the Breakwaters pod. So a little bit about myself is I'm a freshman in college, second semester freshman. I play basketball. In high school as a three-sport athlete. I ran cross country like G-Love, and I played golf as well. Varsity athlete for most of my time in high school. For cross country and golf, I was a varsity athlete all 4 years. Basketball only 2. And I just always was into talking and being a part of the game, whether basketball, football, hockey, whatever the game is. I'm always into sports and everything about them. Just this opportunity to speak out about my opinion on what's going on with sports and how sports can be portrayed in different ways and how feelings can get into the sports. Like from when me and George have talked about in future episodes, we're not only going to go into statistics, but what we think and how games are played and players' assets and what they bring. Anyway, I'm going to send it back to G Love and thank you.
Yeah, to add on to it. So this is not a specific sport podcast. Like I know a lot of our friends who like specific sports like basketball, or I always wanted to do baseball, but Greg's not the baseball kind of guy. So I was like, let's make two brains come into one, combine. We'll talk about every sport. So I like all the sports, and my hockey. I need to up a little bit of hockey, but we're gonna work together and get it right, and it should be a good time. So
yeah, obviously me and George from New York, big New York fans. He's a Giants fan. I'm a huge Jets fan, as you can see. Dude, this is my room, just a mess right now, but I'll figure it out. I had a few more posters up. Knicks fan, he's a Nets fan. Opposite New York teams. I'm a Mets fan, he's a Yankees fan. But you know what? We always get along. And
we got the hockey though. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Rangers fans, but we know very little about it. But we'll get to know more throughout the pod.
See you in the splash. Hope you guys like the contest. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.